Yeah, so record has been started. Yeah, so just I'm going to uh, overview from starting to till classes. Okay, so when we started, at the time, so we did installation, right? So we did the installation on Windows, Linux, and AWS as well, correct? And as well as once done the installation, we discussed on the complete data directory and so others important files and folders, right? And also after that, we have discussed on the architecture, right? So how the architecture will work on the PostgreSQL, right? And after that, once the architecture is done, we have discussed on template databases, user databases, and also how to create the schemas and how to grant the permissions, right? So these are all the things we have discussed, and as well as how to create the temp table space and how to create the user defined temp table space. All the things we have discussed, right? And also we have discussed security part as well as, and also in the last class we have discussed on DB link, correct? We have discussed on DB link, right? And also, we have discussed on PG audit as well, but the most of the peoples maybe, as per my understand, you guys are not able to understand that things right exactly. Okay, what I'm going to do, today again I'm going to explain and I will do the practicals. Okay, so once this PG audit will done, I will go with the backup and recovery part. Okay, so let's go for practical. So in PostgreSQL, how we need to enable the auditing? Okay, almost in the last class I explained, but again I'm going to configure. Okay, how exactly we need to configure the PG audit? Means it's completely auditing. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I will create the complete new instance. Okay. So for auditing purpose, I'm going to create one new instance called, audit instance, INST. Okay, I'm going to build this instance slash app01 audit instance. Okay, see it. So now it's done. Now I will go and configure few of the things. PG audit. Okay, only audit. Okay, so here I will change the port number. I will change to 9991. Okay. And as well as whenever we are going to configure the auditing, right, at the time, so we need to add some preload libraries. Okay. So here, so there is one configuration parameter, shared preload libraries. Okay. Whenever we are going to configure PG audit, right, at the time, we need to specify PG audit. We need to call the PG audit, and as well as, so there is one more thing is there. If you guys wants to separate audit log file, right? Okay, at the time, so we need to configure PG audit log2 file as well. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add that one as well. Just a moment. Here, here, where is that? Here it is not there. I will do one thing. So that day I created one instance called here. This is the one PG audit log2 file. Okay. So whenever we need a separate audit log file, right? At the time, we need to call this one as well. Okay. So see here, shared preload libraries. We need to call PG audit, comma, PG audit log2 file. Okay. This two libraries we need to specify, okay, in the PostgreSQL.conf file whenever we are going to enable the auditing. Okay, without specifying this PG audit and PG audit log2 file, right? Okay, we can't configure the PG audit and we can't configure the separate audit log file. These two things is very important. Okay, whenever we are going to configure auditing, okay, these two is very important things. Okay, so the next thing is I'm going to start the database server. Oh, why? The PG audit log2 file extension initialized. Okay, but why it is not started? Let me check the log. Already in use. Okay, the port number is already in use. I will do one thing. I'll go and change the port number. I'll go and change the port number. Oh, at that time, so we did not save, right? So that's why. 991. Let me start now. See here, the PG audit extension is initialized, not created. Okay, just it is initialized, and as well as PG audit log2 file also, initialized. Okay, so now the next thing is, okay, the next thing is what we need to do. PSQL-P 991. Okay, here whenever we are going to configure the PG audit, okay, once we added these two libraries in the PostgreSQL.conf file, okay, at the time, the initialize will going to happen. But see here, there is no extension. It will not going to create. Now what I'm going to do, I will create the extension called PG audit. See here now, guys, the extension PG audit is created. See here, PG audit. Okay, provides auditing functionality. I told you already, whenever we are going to create the extension, right? The extension is nothing but purely, okay, the extension is, okay, it's a functionality. It's the functionality for the particular thing. Okay, so now I created PG audit. Now one more extension I need to create. What is that one? PG audit log to file. Log to file. So what this functionality will going to do, this functionality will going to support for separate log file for auditing. Okay, so I created this extension as well. See here, the PG audit log2 file has been created, and this functionality will provide PG audit add-on to redirect audit log to an independent file. Okay, every audit information will go to the single file. Okay, it will not go to the error log file. It will go to the separate audit log file. Okay, it will go to the separate audit log file. Guys, got it? If anybody have any doubts here? Guys, anybody have any doubts here?
No, Manoj.
Okay, so now we need a separate log file for auditing, right? Okay, we have initialized PC audit log2 file, but one more thing we need to specify. Okay, what is that, So we need to specify audit log directory and audit log file. Okay, so now I will copy from here. Okay, so see here. So if you guys need separate directory and separate file for audit, right? At the time, we need to add these two configuration parameters. Okay, so we need to add this two configuration parameter. Here, guys, I'm going to add here. The PG audit log directory, I will change to audit underscore inst. Okay, and also I will create a file like this. See here, audit inst. So yeah, so this is fine. Okay, audit inst, and also this is year, month, day, hour, minutes. Okay, so now once I once I configure that one, I'm going to restart the audit instance. Restart. Okay, so now you can go and check there. The directory is not created. So then let's go for first. We'll do some audit activity at the time it will going to create. So just I will reload. Okay, where I am? Audit instance only. Okay. Yeah. So now what I'm going to do, I will do some audit, auditing things. Then let's see. Okay, 991 show audit underscore directory. Whether it's set properly or not, let's go and check. Show audit underscore directory only, right? What is that? Oh, okay. So see here. So this is the directory and this is the file name. Yeah, it has been set. Okay, now what is the next thing If you guys wants to set complete instance level auditing, right? Okay, at the time before Okay, before you are going to do any activities, auditing activity, any activities needs to trace on the audit log file, right? We need to enable this parameter. See here, if you guys wants to every read operation needs to be audit, right? So we need to enable this configuration parameter. See here, alter system set pgaudit.log to read means if anybody is going to do the read operation on the database server, right? Everything it will going to write into the audit log file. Okay, so let me try to configure this one. So before going to configure, I will do one thing. I will create one table. Okay, and also I will insert some records in that particular table. Okay, so now I will do the settings. If anybody is going to read, okay, any of the tables, not only for this table, any of the table, everything it will going to write into the audit log file. Let's go and do this configuration parameter. I enable the read activities. After this activity is done, we need to do the reload on. Okay, so now if you guys go and select the particular table, right? See here, if I'm going to read the table, right, this needs to be logged. See here, the audit instance, and also in this directory, there is an audit log file as well. You can view this audit log file and see here, guys. Okay, see here. So who is reading, Postgres user and Postgres database? This is the process ID and this is the local. And also see here, what query is going to access. See here, select name from PG audit example. See here. Okay. And also which application you used, PSQL. Okay. And also, this is completely we have set. Okay. We have set the auditing for complete instance level, right? If you guys wants to set, okay, for the user level, first of all, I will do one thing. I will create one or two users, create user app01 with password test123, and I will create one more user, create app03, and also I will create one more user called app0, app02 and app03. Okay, now I will create some database. Okay, create database, PDB, and I will create one more database, create database MDB. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, first of all, I will do the user levels auditing settings. Okay, so now we have completely, you know, uh, change for a instance level. Now I will do user level settings, app01, okay, and set PG audit to, I will do one thing. If anything is going to write, okay, from app01, everything needs to be trace. Okay, so yeah, I will do one. Yeah, only write operations. I'm not going to mention the read operations. Okay, see here, I set this auditing for user level. Now I will go and reload the particular configuration parameter. Now I will connect to the PDB database using this user only, app01. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I will create some table here, M1 name varchar 20. I'm going to insert some records. M1 values, Manoj. Okay, so now you can go and check so whether the write operation is done or not from app01. Let's go and check in the audit log file. See here, guys. See here, app01 did insert operation. See here. So, write operation is insert. So that's why that is completely logged into the log file. See here. Okay. If you guys want to set to the for the database level, right? That is also possible. See here. If you guys wants to enable the settings in the database level, right? Just simple. You can go and to alter database, database name, which databases we created, MDB database. Okay. I'm going to enable this configuration parameter. Just I'm going to reload this configuration parameter. Now you can use app02, no, MDB database app02. Now you can do some transaction there. Okay, see here. Okay, so now you can go and check the log file. See here, guys. We have set the configuration parameter for database level. See here, not a user, but okay, if anybody is going to logged into the database, okay, anything will going to do the transaction for the particular database, right? Okay, that will going to write into the audit log file. See here. So this is the way we need to set user level, database level. Okay, so now the next thing is we have set read and write operations. Okay, the next thing is, see here, guys, what I'm going to do, I will change, okay, the configuration parameter. If anybody is going to create the function, okay, that will also will going to write into the audit log file. Just we need to specify function like this. Okay, so just go and alter the configuration parameter. See here, I enable the function for entire instance level. Okay. If anybody is going to create the function example, I will connect it to the PDB database app03. Okay, now I will create the function here. We'll create the function here. See here, the function is created. If you're going to check the log file, see here, guys, app03 PDB database. We can able to see the particular user, what he did the activity means he did the create function activity, right? That is right into the audit log file. Okay. So now the next thing is, okay, this is very important. Okay, see here, guys, I am going to enable all the operation except MISC and DDL. What is MISC? Maintenance, the maintenance tools. Okay. So MISC means apart from MISC and DDL, everything it will going to enable. Okay. Apart from maintenance activities and DDL, all the things is enabled for the auditing. Okay. So now I'm going to enable apart from MISC operations and DDL operations. Now you go and do this one. Minus means that's it, that is disabled. Okay. Now I will create some role like user 01 and okay, I'm going to alter, sorry, I will create one more role and I will alter the connection limit for that role and I'm going to grant the particular a permission to particular user alias here, and also I'm going to revoke the permission and I will drop the role as well. I will drop this role. Okay, now see here, apart from MISC operation and DDL operations, everything it will going to write into the log file. See here, guys, whatever we did, see here, create role. Okay, and also one more role we created, alter, and we granted the permission, revoke the permission, drop the role. Okay, everything it will going to write into the audit log. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, now apart from MISC operation, I'm going to enable all the things. Just reload. Okay, so now if you guys are going to create /c pdb app01. Okay, if you guys are going to create the table here, right? M tab, this also will going to trace in the. Okay, if you're going to drop this table, that also will going to write into the audit log file. See here now. See here, guys. Oh, one moment. Why that is not traced? PC reload not logged. One moment. Alter system PG audit to log. Let's go and create the table. And just I'm going to alter the table. Let's see, I'm going to drop the table. This needs to be logged. Okay, let me check now. See here, guys. Here, all the things, whatever we created the table also it's logged. Alter table, drop table. See here, everything is going to traced in the log file. Okay, apart from MISC operation. Now see here, now I'm going to enable all the things. So including MISC operation also, now it will going to trace into the log file. Okay, so now you can do one thing. Just, what is the MISC operation? Do you know what is the MISC operations, guys? Maintenance operations. What are all those things? Anybody have any idea? What are all the maintenance operations? Checkpoint also one of the maintenance operation. If you are going with checkpoint, that is also will going to trace. If you guys go and do the vacuum, okay, that will also it will going to trace. It's table that is SPT. Okay, see here vacuum PG audit example. What is that? Vacuum PG audit example. Okay. So now you can go and check the log file. See here, guys. So vacuum also it is traced, and also see here checkpoint. Checkpoint also it writes into the audit log file. See here checkpoint also it is writing now. Okay, this is the way we need to enable the auditing. Okay, guys, this is the way we need to enable the auditing. Anybody have any doubts, guys? Guys, anybody have any doubts here?
No, Manoj, thanks, fine.
See here in the log file, okay, everything will not going to write, okay? Everything it will going to write in the auditing file only. Okay. So for auditing, it's completely, used for auditing log file only. It will not going to use error log file. Okay, this is the way we need to set up the auditing. Okay, first of all, we need to add two libraries. One is PG audit and PG audit log2 file. And as well as once we added the preload libraries, we need to create the extension. Once we created the extension PG audit and PG audit log2 file, okay, we need to add the PG audit log directory and log file in the postgresql.conf file because we need a separate audit log file. So that's why we are going to add those two configuration parameter. And also once we added those things, okay, we need to configure the auditing configuration parameters. Whether you guys needs a complete instance level auditing or otherwise you guys needs a database auditing, whether user level auditing, okay, you can set based on the organizational requirement. Okay, this is how exactly the auditing will going to work. Okay, I hope you guys are understood, right? Anybody have any doubts here? Okay. And also,
Manoj,
last
can
class,
you
yeah.
share this document?
Yes, complete this document I'm going to share. Complete this document.
Yeah, that text right saved. That
Yeah,
will be.
definitely. I'm going to share this complete document, okay? At the time, you can easily identify the things and all. Yeah. And also, guys,
Yeah,
those
that's
who,
only one.
yeah. Yeah. And also, guys, those who missed the last class, okay, we have discussed the DB link as well. Okay. I'm going to share those commands as well. Okay. Today, I'm going to share those commands as well. Please try to set up the DB link. Okay. If you have any doubts, please let me know. I'm going to help you out. Okay. These two concepts is very, very important
Thank
for
you, Manoj.
DBS. Yeah. This two concept is very, very important for DBS. Okay. Please don't miss this recorded session. Okay. Please go through, and if you have any doubts, please ask me. Okay. Yeah. So now I'm going to explain backup and recovery. It's a very important session. Okay. So probably this complete topic will going to take one or like maybe 2 days or 3 days. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Backup and recovery. Okay. So first of all, I will open Paint. Yeah. So before going to Paint here, in this module, I'm going to explain backup types, and also in that backup types, I'm going to explain SQL dump and file system level dump. Okay. And as well as, I'm going to with like both hot backup and cold backup, and I'm going to explain anyway. And also, how to take the backup using pgadmin, and also cluster dump, how we need to take the complete cluster dump, and also how we need to take offline copy backup, and how we need to set up the continuous archiving. And also in this session, I'm going to cover how exactly we need to do the point in time recovery. Okay, I'm going to explain all these things. Okay, so now see here. Okay, so in this module, I'm going to explain dump types. Okay, in dump types, there are two things is there. One is SQL dump. Okay, SQL dump and file system level dump. Okay, so in dump types, there are two things is there, SQL dump and file system level dump. See here. Okay, and also one more thing is there. What is that? Continuous archiving. This is very, very important, guys. Okay, continuous archiving. Okay, if you guys wants to do the point in time recovery, right? Okay, we need continuous archiving. Without continuous archive, we can't do the point in time recovery. Okay, continuous archiving is must and should. Okay, so continuous archiving is must and should for the point in time recovery. Without this continuous archiving, we can't do the point in time recovery. Okay, these are the three dump types I'm going to explain first. SQL dump, file system level dump, and continuous archiving backup. Okay. So let's discuss for the all three things. Okay, first of all, I will come to SQL dump. Okay, SQL dump is completely just in one word, I will say SQL dump is completely like, BCP is there, right? Bulk copy in Sybase and SQL Server, right? Okay, same as like that only. Okay, PG dump. Okay, it will going to take the complete SQL dump, and also it will going to take the data as well. Okay, it will going to take SQL dump the complete structure of the particular object or particular database, and as well as it will going to take the data as well. Okay, see here, it will going to generate the text file with SQL commands. Okay, so whenever we are going to take the SQL dump, right, at the time, we are going to use the utility called pg underscore dump. Okay, if somebody is going to ask, take the SQL dump, right, at the time we need to use the utility called pg underscore dump. Okay, so whenever just if somebody is going to ask to take the dump means SQL dump, right, at the time just in our mind we need to think about pg underscore dump. Okay, see here guys, so one more important point, pg underscore dump does not block readers or writers. Okay, if any operation is going on the database server, right? Okay, it will not going to block those read operations or write operations. Okay, and also one more thing, whenever we are going to use PC dump at that time, okay, does not operate with the special permission. Okay, and also see here guys, it's a very important, dumps created by PG dump or internally consistent, means all the structure and all the data internally consistent, and that is the dump represent a snapshot of the database as of that time. Okay, it will going to take only the consistent thing. Okay, it will not going to touch any uncommitted things. It will going to touch only the committed things. Okay, and also it will not going to block readers or writers. It will not going to wait and it will not going to block. Okay, guys, anybody have any doubts here? Guys, anybody have any doubts here?
What is the extension of that file by you taking the PG dump?
Extension you are talking about?
Yes, Manoj.
Okay, .sql. .sql, a tar file also we can. Okay, we can also take the compression as well. Okay, so many extension is there. Okay, which extension you want, you can take for the particular extension. .sql also it is there. Better, the thing is, whenever we are going with the, a .sql at the time, that is complete file is the read format only, right? Okay, so we can take with the .sql. Okay. Got it, guys? Okay, the next thing is, so let's go and take the PG dump. Okay, simple PG dump will take for one table. Okay, see here, and before going to take the dump, okay, see here, these are all the options are available in the PG dump. Okay, see here, guys, whenever we are going to take the, okay, particular table data, right, at the time, you can mention -a. At the time, it will going to dump only the data for that table. It will not going to dump the data definitions. Okay, it will not going to dump the data definitions. And also, whenever you guys are going to mention -s, right, at the time, it will not going to take data. It will only going to take the data definition. See here, it is not take the, do not dump the data. When you guys are specify -s, right, at the time, it will not going to take the data. It will going to take only the structure of the table. And also, if you guys wants to take the table for the particular schema, right? At the time, we need to mention the schema, this option, using this option, -n and schema name. See here, dump from the specified only. Okay. And also see here, whenever we need to redirect the output file, right? At the time, we need to mention the -f option. Send the dump to the specified file. And also you asked me, right? What are all the format is there? See here, guys. Dump in plain text SQL script, and also dump in tar format, and also see here dump in compressed custom format is there. These are the three formats are available in PG dump. Got it, guys? Okay. And also whenever we are going to use PG dump, at the time we can also use verbose option. What is the verbose? Okay, so during the PG dump, you want to see the progress of the PG dump, right? At the time, you can mention the verbose. At the time, it will going to produce all the logs in the current session. And also see here, -o, use OIDs. If you want to take the backup for use OIDs, that is also possible. Okay. So see here, these are all the important options to take the SQL dump. Guys, anybody have any doubts here? Guys, anybody have any doubts here?
So what is the compression levels? Like, do you have anything like
0 to 9, same, 0 to 9.
0.
Yes, yes, yeah.
So default is 0 or 1?
0. Default is 0. Yeah. Okay.
You have
Yeah.
anything stripes? Stripes should be stripes.
Yeah, that is also is
kind of
there.
stuff?
That is also is there. Yeah, that is also
Okay.
is there. I will explain in the next. Okay. Stripes also is there, but in different way. That is in the different way in the PostgreSQL. I'm going to explain that one as well. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now let's go for practical. So I don't want to explain more theory. Let's go and play around for the PC dump. Okay. So now Red Hat. Okay. So now I will log into this database server. I will create one table called PACK1 name varchar insert into back one values Manoj. Just I'm going to insert three values. Okay. Okay. See here. Now I created one table. Okay. So and I inserted some records. Okay. Now I'm going to take this table backup. I need only the structure of the table. Okay. At the time, how to take. So just mention pg underscore dump -u Postgres -d Postgres database and -t. So, back one and also -s. What is -s? When we are going to specify -s, it will going to take only the structure of the table. Correct, guys? And also you can mention the port number for this database server. And also, we need to mention the file name. Okay, so just I will use dump1.sql. Okay, guys, let's go and take this dump. Okay, and also, I will mention verbose. Okay, let's see. Okay, what is that? -p. Oh, it is not taking -p. 991 only. Okay, one moment. What is that? One moment. Okay. So I'm not going to specify. -f. Correct only. -t. Okay, back one dot. Okay. One moment. I will do one thing. This is small s or caps s? Oh, okay. This is small s -f. Dump1.sql. See here, guys. Here the backup is done. Where I am? Oh, here only it is created. Okay. See here. Now I taken only the structure of the table. See here, guys. Apart from the structure, okay, the data is not backed up here. Only the structure of the table is backed up. See here. Okay. See here. Okay. So now, if you guys want only the data of the table, right? At the time, if you wants to take -a and just mention data. Okay, now I'm going to take only the data of the table. See here, now view is the file name. So view dump1_data. See here, guys. Now, see here, it is backed up only the data. See here, using the copy statement. Whenever we are going to use a bulk, right? At the time, it will going to take like this statement, copy. See here. Okay, only data is now backed up. There is no structure. Whenever we are going to mention -a option. Okay, got it, guys? Now, see here, we have taken this structure of the table and data of the table, right? I want to apply this structure and data to other database. Okay, so how to use that one, See here, I will PSQL-P 9991. I'm going to apply to this backup into the MDB database. Okay, just dump1.sql. Okay, see here, guys. I'm apply this backup into the MDB database. At the time, the table will going to create onto this database. Okay, see here. If you're going with the MDB database, right? You can check the table. See here, back one table is there, correct? And also select star from back one. There is no data for this table. If you guys wants to load the data, right? Just simple. So data, you can load the data. See here, 3 rows inserted. You can go to this particular, see here, the 3 rows is inserted. See here, this is separate database. Okay, if you guys wants to restore this data, if you guys wants to create this table and load the data to other database, right? This is the way we need to do. Okay. Whenever we are going to take the backup for SQL format, right? At the time, we need to use PSQL. Whenever we are going to take the backup for compress mode and tar format, right? At the time, we need to use, whenever we are going to restore, right? At that time, we need to use PG underscore restore. At that time, PSQL will not going to work. PSQL will going to work only for the SQL formats, not for other formats. Just you can remember this word. Okay. PSQL will going to work only for the SQL commands, not for other formats. For other formats, we need to go with PG restore. Guys, got it right? Does anybody have any doubts here?
So can we also schedule backups for database minutes?
Yes, we can. That is the thing. Next thing I will going to explain. Yeah, that is also as there. We can do the database level as well. We can do the instance level also. We can schedule. Yeah, all the things is there. Okay. Yeah. So this is purely SQL term. Okay, we can take whenever we are going to take the table level backups, right? Only the structure and only the data at that time we can use. So this backup. And also see here, guys, one more thing I will tell you. See here. If you guys not mentioned any option like -a also, if you guys not mentioned, and -s also, if you guys are not mentioned, right? At that time, it will going to take both structure and data. See here now. See here now. I will check dump one, data new. See here. Here, structure also is there and data also it is there. In single file, we can take structure of the table and data of the table. That is also possible. Got it, guys? Yes, you got it right.
Yeah.
Okay. So now the next thing is, okay, I will go with PG admin. So here, yes, this is test 1, 2, 3. I don't know this will going to work. So one is up and running. Yeah. So see here now. Schemas, any tables is there here? Yeah, so there is one table, okay? Let's cross verify if any data is there or not. Okay, see here. So there are 3 records. Okay, see here, guys. Mano, David, Julian, there are 3 records is there. Okay, now I will take the backup. I will take the backup here. So here I will mention back tape 1 dot SQL. Okay, here I will take the backup as a plain text mode, means SQL file format. Okay, and also, so I'm going to take the backup now for this table. Okay, and also see here also same option is there. See here, guys. If you guys only wants to take the data, that is also possible. If you guys wants to take only the data at that time, see here, we can't enable the schema. Okay, so I'm not going to mention anything. Here also same options will be available. Okay, so use these options to take the backup. So now what I'm going to do, I will take this table backup. The process started, the backup is completed. If you are going to check the desktop here, and what is that? What file name we given? Yeah, this is the one, right? Yeah. So I will open in the notepad. See here. So we have taken both table and the data. Okay. We have taken the both, right? So now if you guys wants to restore, right? Okay, we cannot use the restore command. See here. You cannot use this restore command. We need to use PSQL command. Okay, now I'm going to restore the things. PSQL -p 5432. Okay, what database this is? MDB database. And I will mention this thing. Okay, where is that file? Properties. I'm not able to copy this one. Yeah. So this is the location. I will specify it here. And what is the file name? I will mention the file name here. See here, this is the one, right? Let's go and do the restoration. Password at the, oh, we have set the password, right? Hyphen U. Postgres. See here, guys? See here? So that is also applied, but already this relation is there. Okay. See here, this is the way we need to restore the .sql format file. Okay, this is the way we need to restore the .sql file for any of the databases. But we need to use PSQL only. Whenever we are going to restore the .sql format, we need to use PSQL only. Okay, this is the way we need to restore. Does anybody have any doubts here? I think you guys are clear, right? This is the way we need to take the table SQL backup and data. I will come to database backup in the next class. Okay, I hope you guys are cleared, right? Guys?
Yeah, Manoj.
So let's discuss on more things on backup and recovery and how to take the database level backup, how we need to take the transaction backups. Okay, and how we need to take the complete instance level backup. So all the things we'll discuss on tomorrow. It will going to take more than 2 classes, 2 or 3 classes.